Hey y'all, welcome to Layn, Turo University. I'm here right at Christian's Brothers Automotive, right behind the Mercedes. It's Christian's Brothers Automotive. I'm here in Texas, and this is an organization that really is really cost effective in regards to you saving money on oil changes, etc. I'm here getting an oil change. I'm just gonna walk around and show you what it looks like, but you can actually get an oil change here for fairly cheap. And again, I'm not recommending saying that you should come here, but the goal of this video is to show you how to find good prices, because the more you save, the more you make in the long term. The more you strengthen your ROI, your return on income. So the less you spend, the more money you can keep, and the more money you have at the end of the day. So I try to find the best price. It doesn't matter how much money I make, or if I start making a lot more, it doesn't matter how wealthy I become. I always want to do my best to save as much money as possible. Sometimes you just have to spend money, but you can always try to get a deal. So for example, let me flip this around and show you all. This is Christian Brothers Automotive. Here's the truck. This is a great establishment, and what they do essentially is they'll do oil changes. They'll allow you to actually bring your car if you need to get coolant or re-ups on fluids, etc. And you should always go to Google, go to Bing, search engines, and whatever your locale, city, state is. I know we're all over, and especially Turo hosts, we're in 56 countries and counting. So this might not be available in your municipality, but I'm currently opening up, and I'm planning to actually open up in Texas. And it doesn't matter where I want to open up at. If I want to open up here in Texas, I try to find my best locations where I can actually find the most cost-effective way to save as much money as possible. This is a general rule of thumb: the more money you save, the more money you have. So I plan to get my oil change here right behind me and everything. I'm parked on the other side, but I'm about to bring my car around and get an oil change here at Christian Brothers Automotive. So that way I can actually save as much money as possible getting an oil change. So to do this, if you're not in Texas, doesn't matter where you're at in the world, find the best price you possibly can. Make it a habit, especially as you start building more cars and you start building more relationships with establishments like this. You actually can do your best to actually start saving even more money. The more cars you give them, the more you prove to them that you're a loyal customer that only goes to them. And another hack, I try to find places, if possible, that are non-profits or 501c3s, which means non-profit. These are basically establishments that help the community, or they get some type of payout from the state, or they're usually non-profits that give cheaper prices. They charge cheaper prices for like oil changes. It might maybe like a religious group, like say Christian Brothers Automotive, or just something else. And it doesn't have to be non-profit, but at the end of the day, it's just an establishment that maybe helps the community, or gives at maybe in disadvantaged areas, or maybe in areas that they're trying to bring up the income bracket, or whatever the case is. Try to find deals in your areas, even if you live in those areas or not, and take your cars there so you get even cheaper prices. But just make sure it makes sense financially. But again, tip of the day: go to Google, go to Bing, go to your search engine wherever you're at in the world, and look for nonprofit organizations that offer oil changes, car maintenance, etc. See what pops up in your local area, go there, or just simply do research online and figure out where to put in something, keywords like cheapest oil change, or cheapest brake change, whatever the case. Whatever you need for your car, try to find and use search engine. Google becomes your best friend, and search engines become your best friend. And that's basically some Layn Turo University hack. Just sharing. I'm here about to get my oil change, about to bring my car around. Love you guys. Like, subscribe, share. Follow me on Instagram at Conrad Layn. If you have any questions or concerns, or want me to elaborate on anything further, leave the comments below. Love you guys. Conrad Layn out. Peace.